dream I know, deep up my feelings for you.
The presidential candidate of the Labour Party in 2023 election, Peter Obi, said that the biggest problem of Nigerian democracy is the judiciary and not the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. Moving on, we have the 36 state speakers told President Bola Tinubu that he should end Nigeria's suffering now. But guys, before we commence fully with this news, welcome back to this wonderful channel as we bring you back-to-back updates and information as it hot. In case it's the first time of joining us on this wonderful channel, kindly subscribe, like, comment, share, and also turn notification bell to get notified whenever we drop our video. To all our amazing subscribers, thank you so much for joining us. To all our viewers out there, thank you so much for joining us. So guys, let's proceed with the news. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party in 2023 general election, Peter Obi, said that the biggest problem of Nigeria's democracy is the judiciary and not the Independent National Electoral Commission. Peter Obi stated this at the 5th memorial of late Justice Anthony at the Godfrey Okoye University, Enugu. According to the former Anambra governor, Peter Obi, he said justice in Nigeria is commodified and it goes to the highest bidder. While the judiciary today still boasts of a few outstanding judges, there is an undeniable decline in their judiciary system. That this decline poses a significant threat to the future of Nigeria. That justice is increasingly commodified and delivered in favor of the highest bidder. Peter Obi said, whenever democracy is discussed, fingers point to the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, as the problem. But INEC is not the problem. Instead, the judiciary is the problem. That the judiciary is the biggest threat to Nigeria. If our judiciary is effective, our businesses will strive. That whenever the rule of law is compromised, that the most vulnerable member of society are always affected and the fabric of our society begins to fray. The integrity of our institution, the protection of human rights, and the stability of our nation are all jeopardized. The rule of law is the highest, intangible, and most valuable asset of any society, and we must work tirelessly to protect and preserve it. Peter Obi said that we must prioritize the pursuit of justice above all else. Peter Obi said that he emphasized the urgent need to revitalize our judicial system by safeguarding our independency and promoting the value of character, competence, capacity, compassion, and integrity among our jurists, as well as within our political leadership. That by doing so, we can assure justice and fairness prevail as we endeavor to build a better Nigeria for all. But my people, not to say this thing will work, because Nigeria has become a country where anything goes. There is no rule of law and almost no judiciary. Everybody could be pushed down because there is no rule of law. The judiciary has become commercialized and depend on how much one pays. It has become difficult to get true justice in judiciary. So at any point in time where the judiciary is not working, the society suffers. That is the truth. Because all these things will not change. We know say INEC get their own for body, they still they ring. But when the matter is being tabled at the judiciary level, it became worse. Instead of them to judge rightly, they will, increase the bidder. That be the truth. Now them they collect bribe past INEC. We know say INEC they do, but judiciary not be our problem. They are the biggest threat in Nigeria. If the judiciary is effective, everywhere they good. But the moments where we say they are not doing the right thing, how this country wants it better. So guys, I would like to know your thoughts. Your contributions, opinions are in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. Moving on to the next word. Group of speakers from 36th House of Assembly has called on President Bola Tinubu to enact sustainable policy that will end suffering of Nigerians. This is also as they have admitted that the economic challenges faced are due to the removal of petrol subsidy by the federal government and the floating of exchange rates, which has led to harsh consequences for the populace. The group chaired by the Speaker, Honorable Adebo, also urged the federal government and state government to initiate sustainable policies with equal measures of courage to ameliorate the suffering of the people. They said that they are also strongly advocated for state policy, stating that they will check the negative trend of insecurity in our country. They further appealed to the relevant political leaders in Rivers State to exploit peaceful means to resolve the near impasse between the legislative and executive arms of the state government. This resolution were contained in a communique signed by the chairman at the end of the meeting attended by 29 speakers in Abuja. My people no be small matter, because in their meeting they had deliberations on wide range of issues concerning good governance in the country. So according to their communique, the group acknowledges the courage of Mr. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in his economic policies taken so far, that such as the removal of petrol subsidy and the floating of exchange rates, that the unintended consequences of these policies are too harsh on the populace. They are too harsh for Nigerians. Speaking at the conference, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, who was represented by the Chairman House Committee on Interparliamentary Relations, Honorable Marks, stated that the issue of the state legislative autonomy will be prioritized in the ongoing constitutional review, adding that it will be part of the key issues that will be on the front burner. Speaking on the merits of the forum, Mark explained that the forum symbolizes a vital convergence of mind dedicated to advancing democracy processes and promoting good governance. That in this critical time that the 10th National Assembly is undertaking the review of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, they have known the important role the State House of Assembly will play. Now, one of the key issues that is on the front burner of the constitutional review is the enactment of the State House autonomy, which is the key issue or key point the Houses of Assembly seeks to achieve. That the National Assembly has done it before. Unfortunately, it was lost. But they can assure us that the National Assembly, under the leadership of Tajuddin Abbas, the state parliament autonomy, will be a reality. That in today's interconnected world, the importance of interparliamentary cooperation cannot be overstated. Through collaborative efforts, shared experience, and mutual support, they can address the common challenges and work towards sustainable development and prosperity of our people. Abbas Tajuddin said that as someone who has served in a state legislature, that he's acutely aware of the unique challenges we are facing, especially within the context of state politics. He said by working together, they can develop more robust and responsive legislative branches across the country. So he can commend them for their unwavering commitment to fostering legislative excellence and for their tireless effort in representing the voice of their constituents. That their dedication is fundamental to the strength and vibrance of democracy. My people, after exhaustive deliberations, the conference issued the following resolution at the end of the meeting. The conference observed that in spite of the constitutional provision that grants financial autonomy to the state legislature, though implementation has been observed in breach, so they therefore call on the relevant stakeholders to comply with all the provisions in the constitution and not to breach them. So now, to make things right in the country, they've urged President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to look into the suffering of Nigeria, to know the place he can help, because ever since he removed fuel subsidy, change rate, things become worse. So guys, I would like to know your thoughts, your contributions, your opinions are in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. Once again, thank you all so much for staying to us. On this note, we have come to the end of today's segment. Like on your awareness, stay safe, guys. Bye.